What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are out here from Six Flags over Texas checking out the construction on this Giga Dive Coaster. And as you can see, we have track pieces out here in the preferred parking lot. This is some insanely huge track. Look at that. It's like yellowish with a golden brown kind of spine. It looks really good, and this track is huge. Let's go take some better looks. Looking over here, there are a couple of support beams. Looks to be 3 on this side, and they are insanely big. Speaking about this track being huge, the supports also have to be pretty big, and they are black. So I wish they had gone with another color, but I bet the trains will have more color on them. But this is gonna look great in the park skyline. Let's go look at some more of the track. So as you can see, there are some supports on the sides of these track which are going to hold the catwalk. That's why this track looks so level. So this is probably going to be station, lift, pre-lift, not the lift, but pre-lift, maybe even the top of the ride. So that's going to be crazy, and that also confirms what the catwalk color is going to be. Here's the other track pieces out here, and these are banked out here, so these are probably going to go somewhere in the ride, probably an inversion. They look like maybe even pre-lift because the spine is not too big, but yeah. There's some other supports over there too, which look like even bigger, so we'll go take a closer look at that and then head inside the park. There is the more track. So there is the first shipment for Project Ruby out here at Six Flags over Texas. Let's go check out some of the updates that they have in the park. As you can see over here, they've been working on some of the poles for the entrance area system. So hopefully this will be done by summer. Over here, you can see there's some scaffolding and some more work going on over by the El Mercado stores. So hopefully those get done and get a move on very soon. Looks like that's what they're doing. As you can see over here with All American Cafe, it is currently blocked off, and they are refurbishing it just like they had been doing for JB's Barbecue. I look in here. I don't know if it's emptied out or, yeah, it's just empty in there for now. Temporarily closed, come back this summer. All right, we're over here at Mr. Freeze, and of course, who else would we find other than Ellis here? After looking at the Giga Dive track, what are your thoughts?
First of all, that thing is huge. That track is huge.
Yeah, it's
like, you know, seeing it on the internet is so small, but looking at it in person, that's huge.
We're about to take a ride here on Mr. Freeze with Ellis. How many rides do you have on this so far today?
I just got off of work, so...
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, let's go have some fun. And as Ellis called it, it went too slow up the top and it came to a trouble light, but we still did make it back in distinction.
Ellis, stop riding!
Over here on the pathway to Judge Roy and Skyscreamer, there is some construction going on down by this railroad track. The rails are completely covered up by all this dirt, and there is something being built here. I'm wondering what it could be, because it's most definitely not a footer. I don't think the Giga is going to come all the way over here. It's mainly going to be over in the Spain and Mexico section of the park, maybe going back by Titan. But I'm wondering what this is going to be. I'm excited because you can't get too close to the train unless they change the clearance of the train cars, but I have a feeling that's not going to happen. So we will keep checking back on this every time I visit. And as we walk up to Spain, we will see that all of the rubble from Rancho de Polo has been removed, and it is basically completely flattened. So they have cleared the ground. Let's go take a look back here. As you can kind of see over there, most of El Diablo has been cleared other than some of the queue line, but a lot of the fences have been removed. So I could see vertical construction starting very soon. Y'all can't see anything when I do that. I could see vertical construction starting very soon. Hopefully since now track is here, they actually put some of that track up before it gets too worn out from all the weather, because y'all know how B&M rattles have been recently. Coming over here, you can see there are a lot of sticks coming out of the ground, which are for markers, presumably for footers, for footer work, and the ground has also been cleared over here. So lots of cool work going on around Spain and Mexico sections of the park. I am very excited to see photo work begin and just everything get going on this Giga. And over here, as we look over at Titan, it has been quite rainy over here in North Texas recently, so the entire ride has yet to be done, but it does look like a lot of the supports have had more paint, more layers of paint on them, this one especially, and so it's getting a lot closer, but there are still some unpainted ones up there that are still teal. Another update over here at Titan is with the Blue Train. I haven't posted about this, but it's been on for a couple weeks. As you can see, they're putting decals on the sides of the cars that are Texas flag theming. It looks amazing, especially these back two cars. The star and then the flag looks so good. Over here at New Texas Giant, a new sign popped up that says, Giant opens 1 hour after park opening. That's pretty new. I don't think I've seen or heard of it doing that. So just know anyone coming out to the park in the next, probably the rest of the season, Giant opens 1 hour after the park opens every single day. Coming over to Texas Skyscreamer, there has been sightings of it testing recently. It has been closed for almost this whole year, which it has been testing, and I did see a crane over there earlier when I was driving in. So yeah, hopefully this reopens within the next couple of weeks, because I've heard training has begun, or is beginning soon. Over here at Aquaman Power Wave, there is part of the pathway roped off. This used to be a drink station, but it is completely torn out, and it looks like they have been working on some foundation work and piping, and I did get confirmation from regional manager Jeffrey Siebert that this would be turning into another drink station similar to what Cedar Fair has been doing. So there are a lot of foundations, and then there's forms set up for when they pour the concrete. So a brand new drink station, refill station will be coming to this part of the park. Another update about Aquaman, this was on 2 boats last week, but they had to take one off, presumably for maintenance issues, and they haven't been able to put that back on yet. So we're not exactly sure what's going on, but hopefully all is well. And we are headed out for the day. As you can see, the normal exit has returned, and the women's bathrooms that they had torn down have not been rebuilt. And like I mentioned earlier, you can see that they have been working on getting some of the entrance kiosks in. But yeah, we had a pretty fun day today, saw a lot of updates. I will be back next weekend to check on some more updates for the Giga Dive Coaster coming to the park in 2026, and just general park improvements. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.